While in the Mojave Desert, we need to talk about these Mojave Yucca, or Yucca shitagara, and the sixth grader in me giggles. No, seriously, these Rosetta-type yucca plants here are amazing little resource islands. They offer protection, cover from predators, shade from the sun. They're also a favorite nesting site of desert birds, and often wood rats will construct their middens at the base. One of the neat things about the yucca itself is it being a critical food source out here. It provides a multi-level food supply. Its large, fleshy fruits are a major source of food and moisture for coyotes, desert tortoises, rodents, and birds. Not to mention its massive flower stalks are eaten by larger mammals like bighorn sheep and deer. And the pollinator, when it flowers, typically between March and April if you're in a lower desert region or a higher desert region in the Mojave Desert, the flowers are very nectar rich and they attract a wide variety of secondary pollinators and insects beyond the yucca moth, which we're going to talk about exclusively here in just a second. But those insects become food sources for birds and lizards, thus making this plant a hub of just insect activity. Now this yucca moth is what's called an obligate mutualism, and after the female moth pollinates the flower, she lays her eggs inside, and then developing yucca seeds are the only food source that her larvae can eat. Without the yucca, the moth cannot complete its cycle. And an interesting thing on this is the moth will go in and pollinate with her specialized tentacles, but not to eat the pollen, but to intentionally go to another flower to pollinate it, ensuring that the production of the very seeds that her offspring will need will survive. As we move on to uses that humans have used, it has been used as a fiber in the past, not the kind that we would eat or drink, but to use nets, sandals, baskets, and bowstrings, because these fibrous materials that come off of the side of the yucca are very strong. Humans would often use the thick flower stalks, much like bighorn sheep and deer, only humans would roast them and eat them after that. The fleshy fruits sometimes were eaten raw as well, or roasted and dried and processed into a meal for storage throughout the winter. And the roots can also be used as a natural soap, or saponins, I believe is the term. So kind of cool, neat little plant here in the Mojave Desert, the Mojave Yucca.